In the early 16th century, when the seas were teeming with pirates and merchant ships, the names of the Barbarossa brothers emerged as legendary heroes in the Mediterranean. Their lives were filled with unforgettable adventures and heroic deeds, and their stories are passed down through generations as tales of bravery and daring. The brothers Aruj and Khair ad-Din Barbarossa were born on the island of Midilli, a small Greek island under Ottoman rule. They grew up in a poor family, but their father, Yaqub, was a skilled sailor who taught them the arts of navigation and fishing from a young age. Life at sea was harsh, but they learned how to handle rough waves and strong winds, and signs of courage and leadership began to show in their characters. Aruj and Khair ad-Din's adventures at sea began when they decided to join the crew of an Ottoman ship engaged in trade. However, their lives quickly shifted from being mere sailors to becoming naval leaders when they attacked and captured a Crusader trade convoy. This was the true beginning of their career as fighting sailors. Aruj, the elder brother, was a natural leader. After the successful first attack, he decided to establish a naval base in Algiers, where he began organizing attacks on Crusader and Spanish ships. He achieved many victories, making his name feared among pirates and enemies. However, in one of the major battles against the Spaniards, he was severely attacked and mortally wounded. Aruj died defending Algiers, but his brave legacy remained alive. After Aruj's death, Khair ad-Din took command of the fleet. Khair ad-Din was intelligent and brave, and he managed to build a powerful fleet that controlled the Mediterranean Sea. He allied with the Ottoman Empire and became an admiral in the Ottoman Navy. He led many successful campaigns against the Spaniards and the Crusaders, making him one of the greatest naval commanders in history. One of Khair ad-Din's most notable victories was at the Battle of Preveza in 1538. European forces led by the Pope allied to fight the Ottomans, and the battle was decisive. Thanks to his clever tactics and bravery, Khair ad-Din achieved a crushing victory, strengthening Ottoman control over the Mediterranean for many years. Khair ad-Din Barbarossa's life was not without challenges after the victory at Preveza. Algiers, his main naval base, was under constant threat from European powers, especially Spain. Therefore, Khair ad-Din began fortifying the city and building a massive naval fleet to defend it. Under his leadership, Algiers became an impregnable city and a center for Ottoman naval operations in the Mediterranean. Khair ad-Din did not rely solely on military strength. He also used clever tactics to attract local and international support. He made agreements with local tribes, ensuring their loyalty by offering protection and economic assistance. He also understood the importance of reputation and image, so he worked on spreading stories of his heroism and victories throughout the Mediterranean, making his name feared by all. In 1541, Holy Roman Emperor Charles V decided to launch a major campaign against Algiers. Charles assembled a massive army of over 20,000 soldiers, supported by a large naval fleet. The goal was clear: to eliminate the Barbarossa threat and regain control of Algiers. When the news reached Khair ad-Din, he realized that the battle would be decisive. He gathered his forces and organized them intelligently, taking advantage of his good knowledge of the local terrain and the seas of Algiers. When the Crusader army attacked, Khair ad-Din used hit-and-run tactics and surprise attacks to gradually weaken the enemy. Despite the significant difference in numbers and strength, Khair ad-Din's forces managed to achieve a stunning victory. Charles V's forces suffered heavy losses and were forced to withdraw in disgrace. This battle was a final confirmation of Khair ad-Din's military strength and genius. Thanks to the efforts of the Barbarossa brothers, Algiers became a powerful naval base and a safe haven for Muslims from Crusader attacks. They secured maritime trade routes, leading to economic prosperity in the region. Additionally, their stories became a source of inspiration for many, turning their lives into legends told through generations. The Barbarossa brothers were also keen on spreading Islam in the areas they controlled and reinforcing Islamic values among the local populations. Khair ad-Din Barbarossa died in Istanbul in 1546, but his memory and legacy remained alive in people's hearts. He was buried in a special cemetery overlooking the sea, so his spirit would continue to guard the waters he fought for throughout his life.